Imagine flying over a place so lonely that no land exists for thousands of kilometers, just endless silent ocean below. If you have ever traveled by plane, you might have looked out of the window and see mountains, city or other planes flying nearby. But did you know there is a flight that spent almost 10 hours flying only over the ocean? In this flight you see nothing except endless, empty and silent sea. There are only few such flight routes in the world, and the most dangerous and lonely one is over the South Pacific Ocean. Here lies the most remote point on Earth, known as Point Nemo. The LATAM airline Flight 800, which fly from Australia to Chile, passes very close to this point of extreme illusion. Near Point Nemo, the nearest land is thousands of kilometers away. Point Nemo is so far from everything that airplanes are instructed to stay at least 400 miles away from it. This is because in case of any emergency, it would be almost impossible to send a signal or get any rescue help. Point Nemo is also called the oceanic pole of inaccessibility. It is around 2,688 kilometers away from any land in every direction. If a plane passes exactly over this point and faces an emergency, no radar would be able to receive its signal. There would be no ground station, no rescue team, and no nearby landmass to help. That's why LATAM Flight 800 keep a 400-mile buffer zone while passing this area. If something goes wrong, the closest land is Antarctica, and the closest human would actually be the astronauts in the International Space Station. Australia's Qantas airline also flies its Boeing 7879 Dreamliner from Sydney to Santiago on the same route. This part goes so close to Antarctica coastline that if there is an emergency landing needed, McMurdo Station in Antarctica would be the last option. But even this station is not permanently inhabited. In winter, it has only a small medical unit with about 200 people. Now imagine if a plane carrying 300 passengers had a land. There is an emergency. What would happen? No hospital, no proper infrastructure, and no support system to handle so many people. So next time you see only ocean from your window, remember you are flying above the loneliest place on earth. Have you ever taken a lonely flight ever? If so, tell us in the comments below.